Happy Friday.
I'm not even going there. I just, like, where did the week go? It's Friday again.
It is Friday, and it's nice and sunny, and we brought our favorite girl with us, Dené Atcheson, and she is with One Trust Home Loans. I'm sure if you are on my Facebook, you know that she turned water into wine, or made a miracle happen for even a realtor who is an independent contractor who sometimes, we write off things and, our taxes they look a different way. And so anyhow, she'll get more into that, but Dené, welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here.
And she's also the branch manager of One Trust.
How long have you been doing this?
I have been doing mortgage loans for almost 19 years and in the industry for about 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she literally grew up in the industry.
I did.
She's, she started at 6. Yeah.
Labor laws have changed since then, but thank goodness Wells Fargo let me in at age 6.
Yes. And so tell us about One Trust. You recently became a manager of a mortgage company, and so tell us a little bit about that. Tell us a little bit about One Trust and what your role is now.
So what I do for One Trust, I'm the branch manager and the owner of the branch, but I'm also a senior loan officer. One Trust, the reason I was drawn to them, they've been talking to me for about 2 years, and I wasn't ready to make the move, and I was still just growing my business. But what drew me to them is the way their process works and how it was a smaller company and there wasn't multi-levels of management. So basically, if I have an issue, I can talk to the CEO, which I do a couple times a week. I mean, not because of issues, but just to talk to him and run ideas by him, and they're happy to change and grow, and they're just a wonderful company that has really figured out how to do a mortgage loan and streamline the process.
Hands-on, I love that. Hands-on at the upper management level, which is awesome. I mean, you don't find that very often. I mean, we get support like that at our level because we go straight to banks, but I mean, to find that at the loan, at the money level, yeah, at the corporate money level, that's unheard of.
And exactly. I mean, we're based out of San Diego, and we have offices, I believe, in 23 states. And so, I mean, it's a large nationwide company, but the way they've structured it, they've just taken out the middle and just added all the support around it.
Great. Now, you said something that was really interesting to me. You said you're part owner in your branch? Is that
yeah,
correct?
so what we've been able to do is One Trust is the umbrella company, but they've given me the opportunity to own the P&L and the branch here in Reno.
Oh, wow.
That just gives me a lot of flexibility and allows me to make decisions for different situations that normally I would not have the ability to do.
See, and that's awesome. Just like us, we own our business, so she owns that business, so then you get that drive to make sure that it's correct for them.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yes, and she's always been dedicated, but this just even gives even more added value to your business.
Absolutely. And I think that's just important in the Reno community anyways. I think like that's what makes Reno special, is that we all support each other, and we try to, everybody has a vested interest in, helping grow the community and individual business owners. So I don't know, it just gave us that added value.
Small business supporting small business.
Small business,
Exactly.
that's the whole motto. Small business supporting small business is what we like to do as well. I kind of briefly mentioned, so you do sometimes different, you weigh in different scenarios. I know sometimes people say, well, how is it hard for you to get a loan? You're a realtor, you sell homes. But there are sometimes circumstances, especially with being 1099 or an independent contractor, that can ding you.
So I work with a lot of self-employed borrowers and understand that these are very smart business owners, and they have amazing CPAs whose job is to help shield them from tax ramifications. So it's my job to dig through those tax returns and try to find and pull that income out. But even sometimes it's the write-offs are the write-offs, and we can't find all the income. Where at One Trust, we have the ability to use a special portfolio program that allows us to take a more common sense approach to underwriting. And in your case, obviously we could see in your bank statements and obviously how well you do as a real estate agent that that income was there. So we looked at it and said, yes, this makes sense to do, and then we were able to piece together, you know, different, I don't want to go too deep. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're good.
So piece together different properties in order to make it work and get you the loan that you needed.
So you can, so kind of leverage off of other assets that are maybe looking to leveraging off of other things that could help.
And it's just nice to be able to look at an entire picture and make a common sense decision rather than look at individual guidelines and make sure that you fit in this individual box, because most self-employed people don't.
Yes.
Now, do you service a lot of those loans, the portfolio loans?
Yes, the portfolio and loans, we have to service 100% of them.
Which is nice.
Exactly.
That is very nice.
Exactly.
When you get into lending and they start selling that type of thing, that's where you run into problems. If they're servicing them, they know the situation.
Exactly. So we're taking the risk, so then we get to make the decisions.
Exactly. I love that.
And we are going to start a new segment with Dené, and we're kind of thinking of a title. Both of Andy and Dené are like, okay. But I'm saying, what does Dené say? So she's going to give us an insight on interest rates, on what the bond market, or how everything and on the financial side looks, so that you have an idea of what rates are, you know, how everything is performing. But you said something this morning a little bit about interest rates. I know a lot of people are kind of up in arms about the possibility of them on the rise. How does that affect?
Well, I think the majority of the people are looking at the news, and obviously we all know interest rates are rising. However, knowing the difference between the Fed's increasing the prime rate and mortgage interest rates, they're tied to two different indexes. So with the prime rate, that's going to directly affect, you know, credit cards, auto loans, home equity lines of credit, anything with less than a 10-year payback. So what it does with the home loans, there's no direct correlation. However, it does have an immediate effect because the market is going to adjust in anticipation of how that prime increase is going to affect the economy.
Which is always interesting to me. I always try to correlate the two, and I'm horrible, but it's so interesting.
That's why we have Dené.
That's why we have Dené to answer those questions.
And my crystal ball.
Exactly.
Yes. And if you have any questions for Dené, definitely send us a message. We're going to have Dené's information on the video. Where can they reach you, or where are you located?
Our office is located 5470 Kitsey Lane in the City National Bank building, just south of the roundabout on Kitsey and Neal.
And we'll have her contact information below, but she's one of the hardest working managers out there. She's hands-on, so she's not just giving her or assigning or directing traffic. She's also hands-on. She's kind of particular that way.
Exactly. Which is great.
All right. Do we have anything going on this weekend?
We're going to run a race this weekend.
So best of luck to Andy and his half marathon. Send him positive vibes.
I'm going to need all the luck I can get for this one.
Yes, and swift feet.
Exactly.
And stay tuned. You're going to be seeing a whole lot more of Dené, and give OneTrust give them a call, give them a chance. They are wonderful. I can vouch personally. I'm a personal testimonial to what they can do. So.
But just because I'm out, she's going to be here. And happy Father's Day to everybody too.
Oh, happy Father's Day!
Yes, yes. Make sure you're treating that
father properly.
Yes, he wants more than ties and socks, guys.
Exactly.
All right. So I guess we'll leave it off with Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Bye-bye, everybody.